Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Man, I'm so good with timing, Keith. I said we'd be back in about 15-20 minutes. We are back in 15-20 minutes. It is the Serbian Bosnian boys, ex-BlueJays versus the Polish Savages, the Izako Boars, Keith. It should be a good one. It is on train. We're almost ready to go. I think knife round is beginning, and as soon as we do, we'll be jumping into in-game. But for now, let's talk about Blue Jays. So they're now ex-BlueJays, so...
Oh, already?
First of all,
they have flown the coop.
They've flown the coop. Let me just say, shout out a public service announcement. If you are no longer representing an org, if you stay as ex-Blue Jays, you are still representing the org.
Yes.
So I will end it.
You're getting nothing for it.
I will end it there. But Tim Catron, we've seen this man play before. He's a beast. There are several other players on that roster that are also pretty spazzy. They're pretty fun to watch. I like it. And of course, Izako Boars, they're kind of like the upcomers, right, in the Polish scene. They've been around for a little bit. They've been in squad for a little bit as well. But we're doing a lot of this. Let's start doing a little bit more action. Oh, here we go.
Some of these names are hard for me, Roy, so it'll take a little bit for me to get used to it. But we'll see how it goes. Pat. Top ticket looking in towards Collins. Push up and back to the smoke. Left side, Molly right. This will peek into it. And there's now two players from Port stuck behind this back Ivy smoke. They're going to try to wrap on A here. D-face about to peek into Con. Pat will tap away. Gets one. Goes immediately back towards front site. AVN. Not sure how he's going to get out of here. His teammates have actually walked up to the bomb site without making too much noise. That flag allows them to make noise and catch casual. Now they can try to plant. I don't see Pat denying this. Maybe through the bottom of the train. Good damage, but sadly no kill.
Now, this player's coming in from all directions here for the Izako Boars, but unfortunately, Patitek is eliminated now. They have no more side pressure. So it is going to be Neek Slasher, as well as B. They find themselves one. This wing comes out from Kipke. He's struggling, but Collins, he's on point. B is able to respond back, but only 11 HP. This round is difficult. I think he just might concede it. No kit, no armor, no pistols, nothing. He is out of here. Okay, alright. What's the play here? He's doing a little loop around for the kit, but unfortunately it does not work out for him either way. Ex-Blue Jays got that. They got that 1-0. Now this is definitely a second round force by map for the CTs.
Yes. I agree, because you need the smokes, you need the mollies. Mollies are like mainly so, right? If you have the mollies, you can afford to get into the ladder. You can actually make some plays. Without it, you're just gonna get run out on. So it looks like Boars are just gonna save, and I'm intrigued to see what they're gonna be able to buy next round.
Now, this was supposed to be an easy round, but suddenly he'd already gotten 2 kills. And they picked up a Gilliel off that as well. You can tell. The player's trying to get a weapon. He's trying to find something to use. But AVN with the A-dunk combo. AVN just going to keep it going. Finds both kills. Eliminates the pressure towards the A side. No more defenders here. But look at Neeks. He's on the flank. And, well, Collins checks for it right away. And it's all down to Sis. And he's about to get canceled, Sis.
Okay, right. I mean, that's, I'll let it slide. Bomb
has been planted.
Bomb goes down, exits. Get a peek, right to the SG, and 1 bullet is all it takes. Collins finds it. Ex-Blue Jays hang on. They get themselves a second round. Here comes the buy for the Boards, and it's, lacking, to say the least. I mean, glass cannon op, no utility. And the big thing is, yes, ops are big on train, but utility is really, I'd say, more important than an op in certain situations. So this is going to be hard for them, not only for rotating into sites, but the B anchor is just going to be so starved.
Now, Neeks, glass cannon up. Izako Boars, you have their numbers in the right place for now. Just waiting to see if Blue Jays make any sort of fast play. They've been playing relatively quickly. I can't blame them for taking a bit of a more passive approach here. More of a sponge approach is what I call this for Izako, right? They're not really going for risks. They're not really moving up for ladder. They're not really trying to gain control of T-Con. Something that's become almost a staple, I feel, for the defense on CT side. But playing a little bit far back, that usually a terrible idea. If it plays out right now, it seems like Ex-BlueJays are also kind of doing the same thing. They're waiting to see if anyone pushes Ivy. They're waiting to see if someone pushes into ladder or into T-Con. And they seem to be setting up for that A execute, which is shaping up to be an ace play right now.
Serenity able to jump out. Collins creeping up Ivy. Right shoulder peek onto Casual. Easy kill for him. Exodus through the smoke though. Finds that respawn. Gets AVN. Collins has to come through. Has to help out the team. Good for one. Spray transfers just off. AVN gets back. These refrags come in immediately from Blue Jays. Next, gonna come towards Ivy with his AWP. His teammate Beast was able to find D-Face. And X-Lasher is able to find that kill on AVN, who is trying to creep around towards Blue Train. That's going to be Boars answering back, getting a rifle round. Blue Jays, though, with they'll get 1,400 plus 800. They've built up a decent little bank. They'll be fine. But Boars, good that they keep the op and get an SG.
Bonuses. Blue Jays, though, their economy might be all right, but it's not quite in that green light buy territory. They have to discuss this one. And it seems like they will go for the save. Upgraded pistols for the player with money. A little bit of armor as well. I would have maybe liked to see an SG armor come out right there. They had enough money for it. Just a single SG, hero SG would do at least a good amount of damage. But either way, it's alright. Now, Keith, do you sense what I'm sensing? I have a feeling this match is going to be a messy game. Collins eliminates Neeks. That could be an op that can be recovered. If they get that up, that changes the game. Beasto pushing up forward with his pistol. Dimkatron eliminates him. That's passage now towards the B site. And the defense is scattered. They don't know where to look. Do they look Ivy? Do they look B?
Yeah. Dimkatron. Able to even get a second with a spray. Exus comes through the molly. Gets him forward. Casual Pat gonna try here to save here, Roy. And they don't know about D-Face. They're taking it very cautiously, though. It's cleared, and I don't know if Pat would have checked out, actually. Might have got overlooked, but D-Face swings into it. And Blue Jays don't mind hunting here, because all the guns they got are free guns.
I mean, you can even just commit to the Eagles and no armor, right? Like, they don't really have much to lose. Maybe the M4s have a little bit more value, but send in the Eagles. Send in the Hounds. But Petite does fall. Casual is the only player left with the op. A good weapon to save, but that is a straight up robbery. Ex-BlueJays played that out perfectly. Double swing towards Ivy, find the first kill. Then as soon as that kill is found, they know the B defenses cannot be reinforced. They go for the swing on B. Pretty well thought out, I have to admit. Blue Jays, that was pretty sick. Ooh, what a shot. Look at this fast pace right now from Blue Jays. They are not skipping a beat on their flight towards that A site.
Oh, Dimkatron jumps up. Finds Exodus casually doing work with his AWP, but his teammates are just getting cut up. He'll fall now. Next. See what he can do. And he gets caught out. I'm not sure if his name is Ram or Nex or Peak Roy.
It's Neek Slasher, yeah, it's Next Slasher.
It's Neek Slasher, okay. Bit of an aggressive, weird name, if I do say so.
This is Europe. Alright, money has recovered though, Keith. They have weapons now. Seems like Colin, I believe that is Sereni is along with him. You're going to keep up that Ivy pressure. This has kind of become the staple for the T side, right? You have SGs now. You have scoped weapons. Abuse Ivy. Make them waste utility. Make them play forward on the outer courtyard. The only problem is if they don't recognize that Izako Boars is starting to yin-yang forward on the A site, that's when it becomes a little bit confusing. Titik eating grenades. It's one, but not quite for the second. Now, ladder control has been eliminated. They've lost 2 of the 3 entry points on A site, Keith. They don't have Ivy. They don't have ladder. They have T-Con and they have Sandwich. That's it. It's really easy right now for Collins and Serenity to wrap B if they choose to.
D-Face looking for this opening pick, though, Roy. He has the, he's got utility. He has a teammate creeping up with him. Nexus finds his teammate. D-Face wants his refrag, but looks like no one's going to give it up. In the meantime, his teammates are creeping out Ivy. Has able to just creep that out, get that kill on Collins, and Serenity deciding to just bring it back towards the A side. They spotted that player going ladders. Long range fights. Next. Able to get one in. We'll follow up with a second. Boars get their second round. Thanks to those kills, Blue Jays have cash because Roy, not only do they have lost bonus, but they've won 2 in a row. A pause, which is a perfect time because this is one of those big swing rounds. Whoever wins this is probably going to take control of the direction of this half.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is an important round. And the only, one of the reasons why Blue Jays has a lot of money, right, is because they got that eco.
Yep.
That's why their economy, their purchasing power is insane right now. But this is the brunt of their economy. It's pretty much fully invested here, at least almost. Dimkatron will be the only one that's kind of still sitting pretty. He invested well. Izako Boars, they continue to show prowess in rounds that are relatively chaotic.
Well, Blue Jays try a little bit of a contact-y kind of round, right? You smoke Ivy, creep out upper B, try to get some good timing. Maybe the B player isn't there, or isn't looking that way. Boards had 2 players towards B, so they shut that down. The wrap had to go back A. The Boards just had prime positions. The Blue Jays looking like they're just going to spread out another default. Nothing out of the ordinary on the get-go. An opening kill. Okay. He will not make any reports about that, Roy. He's happy.
Jesus. You know, one day I hope to have the same intuition as these players, because these guys are insane. But with forward control, with T-Con control once again for Izako Boars, they can afford to keep 2 players on the B defenses, which means that this round is virtually difficult for Blue Jays unless they can find the entry. Not only that, but with Casual's position, they also have the fast flank on B. So as soon as they show they execute, as soon as they show their commitment to the B site, pieces will begin to move. Nice nade. He knows they're going towards the B site. The smoke to give him cover. X's all the way from back. Only good for 1, but that maintains the advantage here for Izako Boars.
Bomb has been planted.
Smoke on the right, not smoke on the left. They've used both of their smokes. And this flank has to come through quicker. These players on site about to get overwhelmed. 4 players throwing their bodies at 2. Able to get them both. The flank from Collins only gets 1. The bomb not planned for him. I think Blue Jays relying on that flank a bit too heavily. Those players on site couldn't get any kills, unfortunately. And Boars now, they'll get a 3rd. Blue Jays, with the bomb plant and the loss, can afford another half buy to buy. So only 1 round of breathing room for Boars.
Dude, I absolutely love that from Izako, though. That was such a well thought out B retake. He smoked off sidewalk. He maintained control of the sidewalk. Never gave up any control to it. And as soon as it came down to the retake, those flashbangs were just on point, just raining in towards that lower ramp. And those players on site, the players towards Pop Dog, were fully blind. They had no way to fight back. That was so sick from Izako Boars. I love that. But now it's going to be a flood out towards the courtyard. Petite recovers the round beautifully. And Serenity, the only player left, he's eliminated. A quick ace, making it look easy. Not even a point of damage taken back for Petite. And it is Izako Boars tying the game up. And their economy is looking nice.
Well, the SG is a little utility. Not a bad combination. D-Face about to get run boosted with the off. There he goes. That would have been so sick if someone's on the right side. They would have got absolutely destroyed. Unless they have the speed of God behind them. As Blue Jays send heavy Ivy. AVN to come down ladder late. One player T-Con. This is a very Ivy split. With the two players almost acting like late lurks just to take attention away. So Blue Jays, they've done this once before. I believe it was with pistols. This was their pistol round strat. So I'm interested to see how it's going to play out.
Yeah, and have you noticed that Izako Boars are just not looking to ever play Ivy? They've been very forward, holding T-Con, holding down ladder, and they have Neeks as kind of the pivot point, right? If they smoke off that Ivy right side, he just posts up in the back lanes, finds Zimkatron just like that. The bomb is making its way back towards CT spawn right now, and the players are beginning to show themselves. Beast drops an accidental Molotov. Axis is in a really good spot for this one in spawn. He hears this confusion, finds the first one. That's also the bomb.
Casual. Gonna get the flash shot. I think it fell down the crack, so I don't think there was a chance. Face does get one immediately traded. My Faj. Has the bomb. Gonna be able to get a second Roy. Upgrades to that SG. And I don't think Serini has much of a chance. 10 seconds. Has to push. Gets cut down. Izako Boars starting to become dominant.
Really sick. This is kind of a unique approach to the CT side, isn't it? They ran the same setup outside. Maybe partially because it wasn't really discovered by Blue Jays, and maybe partially because they just don't like Ivy. I'm not really sure. Neeks looking to go aggressive towards Ivy with the op. Is a little cheeky one-way smoke that might just cause him to walk into it. That's the first kill right there. Easy. I mean, if Izako continued to cut off their entry points, like cut off ladder, cut off T-Con, how could Blue Jays possibly have any success on the A site?
Yeah, Casual has so much information from his ladder position, Roy. Izako Boars realized the strength in that, and they've been getting somewhere in there in ladder pretty much every single round, regardless if it's pistols or rifles. It's so hard to clear them out. There's two players in there. As AVN tries to bait them, Flash goes too deep, and Pat just wants to get done over with. The Boars with 6, Blue Jays halted, full buy with ops and everything else they need now. But I wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to do something quick? Because defaults now aren't getting a lot of reactions from the Boars.
Right. Not only just that, it's like they're ready for everything Blue Jays are throwing at them. So you're absolutely right. It's either try to fight for ladder really early, try to maintain control of T-Con, because realistically speaking, Izako Boards are just walking into T-Con. They're not really throwing a heavy set of utility. They're not mulling left side, smoking right side, flashing in. They're just walking in. Maybe set up a trap for them inside. Wait for them to peek. This time they're going to go for the Brown House counter. This is going to eventually going to force him forward. He gets the one. There was supposed to be a trade. There was supposed to be some cover, but Neeks is just too fast.
Serenity. About to come out T-Con. He needs an opening kill here. He spots Pat. Just loses that fight. Bomb gets dropped now. Katron. Down ladder. Nice isolation onto that kill. D-Face has some utility to further their escape from ladder room. But they're both there. Izako Boards don't know that yet, but their utility set has held them back. They're going to try to boost, looking for a pick. And nothing to be had yet. One for one. Oh, we're reading each other's minds, Roy. That was kind of cute.
You like that? Sometimes
I do.
Spend enough time together. At least we'll sync up eventually. No, Izako Boars, Keith. This is as soon as they got the money, as soon as they had the utility, it's been looking like dominance. Blue Jays, without that bomb plant, they're broken again. They're bankrupt. They have no moolah. And it's going to be heavy players towards the tunnels, towards the apartments. D-Take going to go up close with the M4. That's really dangerous. It's a 1-for-1. Beast can't linger for too long. He recognizes they're on pistols. Does not want to give away the weapons. Nade combo just a little too soon, but Blue Jays still have their eyes on this.
Well, in the meantime, looks like Blue Jays have decided to come back towards ladder. Pretty confident no one's going to be here. Can't retrieve the gun. Dimkatron is able to drop. And Blue Jays taking their time. They may be able to creep up to it now. It looks like it's gone, Roy.
They are ready for it, though. I mean, this B hit is not quite that telegraphed, but they definitely have not applied any pressure on the A side. So, X's, Beasts, they're ready for this one. The Molotovs, the smokes, is going to give them a little bit of confusion, but this is actually an A hit. Now, Neeks, he actually could get caught off. He's not looking for that at all. They just walked out ladder up the wall. Casual Noob trying to recover the round, but the X are punishing, and Casual coming in from the sandwich. It's chaos. But AVN is the remaining player, and he gets demolished by X's. Solid recovery. Was looking a little dicey there for Izako, but they recovered.
Covered indeed. Double ops keep on rocking. Blue Jays will keep on buying. I haven't had a pause in a little bit. It's kind of running rampant, and Izako Boars have taken full advantage of that with 7 rounds in a row, Roy. Comfortable. I don't even think we'll describe how they're feeling right now.
Yeah, see, they're running the same setup again. Casual Noob just walks into T-Con. This time he smokes it off, so there's clear signs that they're inside the T-Con. T-Take just maintaining control of the ladder. That wasn't it, Dimkate. I like that from Petit Jake. Uses a smoke, picks up another one. Easy peasy. Neeks and Ivy. He has to peek wide enough to spot Collins. He does from behind. Casual gets players. On AVN. Risky, but sometimes risk has reward. And this time he gets rewarded, but it's still 2-man advantage for Izako Boars.
Back up the ladder they go. It's almost like what they did in the previous round with just the pistols. Once they got picked apart and they lost the map control they had, they resort to B, but this time there's a player pushed up aggressive. Exus has rotated appropriately. He'll even get a molly. Well timed behind that smoke. They have to run through the smoke or wait out the molly now. I think they tried to smoke the molly, but it missed. Things are going terribly for Blue Jays right now.
And there it is. Patience rewarded. Beasts. Lost his support, but I don't think he needs it. He goes, swings out wide. Dangerous play, but it pays off. Beast closes off the round. Solid performance. Izako Boars 9-4 now. It was looking like, it was looking like a battle in the beginning, but now it's just looking like a one-sided affair. Double op setup maintained for Izako Boars. There has been no response from Blue Jays for this setup yet.
I feel like there comes a point when you need T-Con, right? T-Con on train is almost like top at a Mirage, right? If you're going to be defaulting, you almost need some sort of pressure, someone holding that deep push, or at least not letting Boars just walk in. Really, with only one $200 flash, they're now able to just paint smoke it, make you sweat, and I think that's been the main point of aggression for Izako Boars. Having T-Con allows them to play this ladder and just give up Ivy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And again, Izako Boars, they really just don't like Ivy. They haven't played it. They don't want anything to do with it. They just keep letting Neeks flex on it. He's flexing between that part of the map, flexing between that on top of the bomb site, making sure they're not getting into CT spawn unchecked. Now it's going to be a full execute on the B site. Lock on top still in hand for Axis. That is going to disjoint the offense here and do significant damage. But they've gained ground. They're trying to advance on sidewalk. 1 for 2. Axis, he finds a collateral and the third as well. Dismantling the offense. The bomb. They can't even get on site to be planted. Key. This is just savage.
Yeah, things aren't going so well. Pat's going to be rotating over. Everyone is here for the Boars. It's a party. And the Boars know they're higher up on the food chain than Blue Jays, Roy.
Shots ringing in. Dimcase compromised. Nice shot on the Exis. Actually gives him a good chance to fight back. Missed shot from Exis, but unfortunately Patitek is on the high ground and he, well, has it locked down. Last round of the half, 10-4 for Izako Boars. 11-4, that's a solid CT. 10-5, we're looking still a pretty standard Seaside finish.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how this is the only map where you would say like a 10-5 or more, like 11-4 is a standard CT side like half score line, right? I feel like this is the only map that has a clear definition lean this far to the CT.
What, an 11-4 on CT side finish?
Yeah, like if you say that's average, like 10-5, 11-4, CT sided kind of map, obviously as Train is. I feel like Train's the only map that is that CT side.
Right, yeah, we talk about this all the time, I feel. This still is traditionally the most CT sided map. It's just that the only thing that makes this map not CT sided sometimes is if the CTs really struggle to get that double op operational, right? If they struggle with economy, if they struggle to get their economy flowing and their weaponry on point, that's when it gets a little tough for the CT side. But if they have no struggles early to get that double op set up, it just becomes so much easier.
They took another one, Roy. They want to be extra sure that they know what's up. They want to make sure they got everything they need. They want to make sure the plan works. They may even just change up the pace. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like Blue Jays might be getting mad at themselves for the pace they're playing at. They may even just come exploding out T-Con, and it might be free this time. Izako Boars might just put less less numbers on it, less eyes.
And I also do wonder if Blue Jays have picked up, right, on the forwardness of Izako on the outer courtyard defenses. Haven't really shown any signs countering that. Let's see if they picked up on it. It's something that actually, like, generally speaking, isn't that hard to counter, especially if Izako Boars aren't willing to use much utility to take it. They're literally just walking in like it's free. This time, Izako Boars has switched it up. Maybe they're one step ahead. Maybe they recognize, all right, we've been pushing our luck forward. Let's try playing towards Ivy this time around. They have Nick's up close and personal. 6 shot from deep base. Get in the run boost. Destroying him in the face.
Well, no luck on those refrags. Casual gets one, and it's just a great trade from Blue Jays, who get the opening pick and really start to work this round in their favor. Pat is still so aggressive, Roy. Just sitting in sandwich. You can take the fight. T-Con, he can take the fight. Back 6 if his teammate here, Exis, needs some help. This 1-2 punch. He's so good as Exis. 1. Backs up. D-Face doesn't want to peek. We'll see the barrel first. Molly out. That's going to force D4. He's backwards, it seems, with the bomb. He's running away. He goes down to half L. ABN catches 1. Spray transfer. Not good for 2. And Serini needs to get out and get some ground here. D-Face has so much time to get out. It's going to take him a little bit here.
Oh, it's going to get weird timing here. Exis. Oh, he's not looking in the right direction. He actually could have maybe stopped this. He could have stopped that, but he wasn't looking in this direction. Now it's down to X's to clutch it out on the 1 versus 2. They're in the high ground. One player has been spotted, but Serenity's position isn't quite known yet. X's has an idea, but he hasn't pinpointed it yet, Keith.
Shot, jumps up, hits the shot, scopes up, and Exis hits it. The Boars take 11-4, and Exis will exodus us out of this half. And what 2 shots to close it out on.
Wow. 11-4. That's a solid CT side finish. That was a 4-1 start for Blue Jays, by the way.
That's crazy.
That's
They advise every round, too. Nearly.
All right. Let's see what you got on the CT side, Blue Jays. You're probably going to need this pistol. You're probably going to need to deny this bomb plant. 2 players on the B defenses. Izako Boars going heavy towards the upper. Going towards box holes. AVN's playing close. Smoking CZ.
Just able to find AVN. He's going to keep pushing forward. He's going to actually use his smoke on the first molly. Well, unsure if there's a second. They're trying to plant right side. Sereni taps 2. Can he get 3rd? No. Collins finds it. And an error from Izako Boars. They think they're safe, but they're not safe. They weren't expecting smoke on that molly. They all run through. They come through back red. They deny everything, and it's just next slasher. Now 1v3. If he gets this done right, I'll sing you a lullaby.
Tap, only good for 1 dink. Unfortunately, the USB is a little superior in that aspect, and it is Blue Jays securing an important round. Not only that, but they got in another good condition. They denied the bomb plant, Keith. The most important thing right now. Izako Boars, you have to make a decision. Are they going to force? No, they're just going to save up fully. P250 is their only investment. Actually, they have 2 now. But no smokes, no flashes, no way to scale. It's just going to have to be these pistols hoping for a kill.
Chilling with that MP9. Is Pat gonna walk out T-Con? No one's watching this, Roy. Look how far he's gotten. Timtron, though, gets the word that he could be out. Makes that clear look easy. Go Boars. I don't think they have much of a chance in this round unless Axis hits some nuts. P2.
Could have maybe had 1 with that extra damage. Might have helped a little bit, but it's not gonna matter. Izako Boars, they're now on the buy. It's gonna be SGs, AK-47s, unless Neeks goes for the glass cannon. They will not have an op. I think in this kind of round where you know the enemy team has MP9 still in FAMAS's, you don't go for the glass cannon, but he's gonna go for it anyway. Okay, let's see if it pans out. D-Face, he does have the op though. They're ready for this. They have a good set of weapons on the CT side. They have kits. They have a lot of utility. And they're also looking for forward offenses.
Ernie, nade with Hinton, able to get 1. He's going to keep pushing now. Fella's going to have to come back to spray through, and there's Pat. Good teamwork there. Almost baited, turning into peeking. He's now going to throw a fake towards the outer. Try to keep 3 players here while they set up towards B, but I think Blue Jays may get the hint. I may cheat 1 over as soon as I get close T-Con. Yeah, they're going to flash in. They'll have all the info, which means D-Face can just rotate and hold upper in this execute.
Yeah, Petitic just heard all this, so he knows right now is the right time to strike. The only problem is D-Face is already here. He goes for the repeat. He gets punished for it. Collins trying to defend against 3 players. Good for 1. Immediately traded out. Petitic now has to plant the bomb. Hits are available for the Blue Jays side. SG up. They have armor. They have an unarmored Neeks and Petitix on the high ground. Let's see if it works out. Actually, sorry, that's Neeks on the high ground. Excuse me.
The end creeps up. We'll catch Pat. Exhaust tries to peek with his AWP at some point. A tap from AVN. He's posted on lower ramp. Slasher's not taking the bait. Now AVN's gonna stick. He has Temptron to hold. He's jiggling out. Next Slasher gets the diffuser. He's done it. Just like 0.5 seconds remaining. He tries to get away. I think Demkin's done it though.
Nah.
This is gonna be.
Nah, he has it. He has it. Oh, nah, he's got it. Yeah.
Whew.
That was close. I thought he had it as well. Maybe if he had just gone away, if he had gone past that corner, if there was even a second of hesitation from Dimke, Izako Boars would have had that. But he got him right in the nick of time. 11-7. This game is shaping up to be not quite one-sided. Now, Izako Boars, they are going to go for the force. It's going to leave them with limited utility, but they have a lot of weapons. The net positive of this round, the risk-reward, is that if they are successful here in this force keep, we'll set Blue Jays really far back in the double eco.
Yeah, this would be pretty brutal. For their fourth, though. Cerny. Playback 6/Ivy. Smoke. Towards that. That's casual. Up to smoke left side. They don't have a molly for the right, so I'll have to do it with like a flash or push clear. But Izako Boars looking like they want to send 3 up Ivy, and then the same idea that Blue Jays had. 1 T-con, 1 ladder, try to just split the attention and break up this CT hole.
1-for-1. Ivy control is good for now. Unfortunately, D-Face is eliminated. Next attack coming out of T-con. Collins maintains control of the back lane. That means Casual has no choice but to he spots the barrel, but Serenity is able to swing out. Patitek's on point with the trade. D-Face spots Patitek heading out. Not in hears him for sure. On top of the site, posted up. He eliminates Patitek, and it is Blue Jays holding on, avoiding the double reset. And we have a game on our hands now, Keith.
That is for sure. Blue Jays can stabilize their money here. Izako Boars cannot buy. I mean, this buy is honestly compared to past ecos. this is not so shabby. But an opening pick for D-Face. It's a clean one. The rest of the players are coming towards Ivy. AVN may have his hands full. He tries to get him close. Although he's blind, still gets one. He's gonna get close. Yes, important Cerny, who sprays them down. 3 for him. Blue Jays, they're really bringing this back in a furious string of rounds. That is their 5th in a row.
Yeah, that 5th in a row and 5 players alive in that final round. That's exactly the kind of round that they need. Unfortunately, Izako Boars' loss bonus is fully maxed out now. It has been, but now if they continue to get bomb plants, it's going to be purchases back to back to back. So Blue Jays, this is where it starts to get really difficult for them. And with Izako being at 11 rounds speed, they really can't afford any sort of eco or double eco. Neeks, though, is already eating a grenade. That's going to soften him up for future battles. Serenity spotted towards Sandwich. He has no support, though. There's no one really that can help him out. He's going to have to just survive for as long as possible here.
Smoke towards ladder. Nexus jumps out. So he'll creep up. Top blue. The scope in gets D-Face AVN. The first time he's played server. Can he back up and help this A-hold, though? Molly towards back 6, and there's not much of an A hit back. They didn't want to go through that T-con smoke, so this is kind of all over the place, right, from Boars. This doesn't look like them at all.
I like the theory. I like that they're trying to, spread their numbers thin to keep them focused on a site. Maybe have these 2 guys walk in. Unfortunately, this time, Collins was just so ready for that. Nexus, 45 seconds left on the clock. There is time for them to see what they can do. But that opportunity, that boom, will quickly diminish. We're eliminating Serenity, the only forward player now for Blue Jays. Gives them a good amount of space here. Only thing is, Neeks has the bomb and he's upper right now. And Nexus has done a good job flooding the numbers in towards the A site. That bomb plant needs to come down. They need that purchase. Neeks cannot waste time here. Only thing is, Blue Jays haven't really picked up on the fact that they don't have bomb.
Sasha gets the bomb planted. The nice thing about the op and the Z connectors, you should be able to get one as they come through, but he's electing to not even post up on an angle roll. He is just playing nearly a one and done here in summer. He doesn't even get the one, misses his shot, he gets taken care of. Blue Jays hit double digits. Let's go Boars, though. Bomb plant, max loss. They'll have rifles. It'll be opless. But at least they're still buying back.
The economy, though, for the Serbians, the Bosnians, is getting scary. They have full utility now. They have double SGs, AUG, OP, kits across the board. Maxed out on utility, even. Izako Boars. You're going to try something different they haven't tried yet, and it's going to have to be some sort of fast play. They're going to throw a bunch of their utility towards the B site, and their numbers are actually headed towards Groundhogs. They're looking to overwhelm Collins, but he spots them and hears them, and it's only a matter of time before Serenity gets here. Can he hold back long enough for this?
They're holding it so far, but able to come in. The double spray, Roy. That's 3. He has to grab this bomb, and he's not going to be able to. Deface pops him. Now, this is where the timing and paranoia may kick in. Deface may think Casual Noob's flanking, and he does. He doesn't stick with bomb. In fact, he goes back to hunt for this 1v1. He wants to clear flank out, make sure it's not happening. And in fact, he's going to reposition himself. This is like 150 IQ.
Yeah, at least. At least 150 IQ. This is the play. You clear flank, you don't see him. Maybe there's some chance he thinks it's the guy's CT spawn. But overall, Casual is going to be looking towards back lanes. He's going to be looking towards CT spawn and Z. While Casual is gaining ground, Deface starts to advance on the flank. Only thing is, now with the timing, Casual is starting to become aware, and he's planted the bomb for these back lanes. So this is 150 IQ both ways.
Yeah. Casual made a great play. Deface tried to outthink him. Looking for the bomb. He can't find it. He overstepped it. He'll get it now. Casual Noob know where it is. Yeah, of course. Taps away. 12 for Izako Boars. Big clutch from Casual Noob. Well attempted from Deface. But Boars will charge forward, finally get around back, but they have to be so worried about getting reset. It's not even a hard reset, though, you know? They're going to get that 2,900, but reset in the sense that you have to save for that one round.
And I almost can't help but feel like Izako Boars kind of got lucky. If it wasn't for Beast's double spray down onto Z, that if they went 1 for 1 in that duel, or if he didn't get any kills there at all, that wouldn't have been successful. That wouldn't have been a round. They barely scrapped that one out. And these are not opportunities that are going to happen often. So, I mean, Izako Boars really have to step up here. Full investment from Blue Jays. This is the time to strike for Izako Boars. They claim this round. They get eco. They get up to 14. At that point, there's little room for error for Blue Jays. And Izako Boars can have a bit of relief and a comfortable lead. For now, though, they have to get past this full purchase from Blue Jays.
Here we go. Exus, I have a feeling they're just going to be popping them out. They don't have a lot of utility really defaulted out here. Enough for like a scrappy execute. Maybe some post-plant nades, but they may just pop out here. May do something quick. Exus is going to go, but it's not going to be a flash. You're just going to get to T-Con control Boars. A flat-out full default.
That's a lot of pressure onto Collins now. He's taking 40 damage. He gets dinged up. That's going to force him back. No more information on box halls at a minute 30. Job well done. Flashbang is good enough to push him off the angle, but Deface is able to find the shot in the head nonetheless. Man lives up to his name every time. The face, in the face, all the time. It's madness. He exists though. Serenity again might get caught off from the high ground. It's going to come down to timing, and he does. There it is. The sandwich player has been eliminated. Now they have control of all the lanes, all IV. They have so much room here on the A site. I can't help but feel this round, unless something heroic happens here from AVN, this one might be lost as well.
Yeah, I think it's almost getting to that point, right? AVN backside, they're going to boost. Timkatron. The ticket. Pat was even holding for that. Loses that fight. A flash for AVN to peek. He's good. Exus is close. They line up. He needs to hit these shots. He's down to 26. Casual Noob's doing his best. And it's just Exus. Are they going to mess this up? One goes high. One goes low. They peek together. Blue Jays hang on. 11-1 behind. That was tight.
What a drop, though, from Izako Boars. That was a 5 versus 3. They needed that so badly. At least the bomb plant to get their economy up right here. Now they're in a weird spot. Blue Jays, they're going to take the timeout. They're going to discuss their purchase. They're also in a tight economic position as well. They're going to have this SG and one more rifle. Maybe AVN picks up in a rifle with no armor as well. But there's going to be struggles here, no doubt, for Blue Jays. Izako Boars can force up 3 rifles here, maybe. But they're going to go for the safe route. They're going to go for the pistols. They'll have a good loss bonus. They don't need to take a big risk yet with their economy. Now, if I'm Boars, Keith, I'm looking for 1, a bomb plant, of course. 2, at least 2 kills here. 2 kills, 3 kills. Keep the pressure up on Blue Jays. Eliminate their loss bonus. Eliminate their economy. Make them stress about the double eco, potentially.
Yeah, make him sweat. Make him think about it. Another pause. I believe we have a tech or something of similar, as I read in chat. And I think if the Boars can get a bomb plant here, but I imagine Collins will call for backup, as he's been getting pressured with rifles. So he knows if their money's kind of low, more than likely he's going to be the one getting pressured, because Boars have been able to get free damage on him at the start of rounds, so they might feel a bit more confident. So I think we'll see 2 and B here for Blue Jays.
Okay. Are we going to see any more pauses, or is this it? Alright, we're live. Again, objectives for this round for Izako Boars. 1, a bomb plant. 2, at least 2 kills. They're going heavy towards upper B. That can easily transition towards ladder. Blue Jays are yin-yanging, though. They're going for that Ivy control. If he goes wide enough, he might just spot Beast. Oh, Beast. That's a brunt of their utility right there. Oh, the garbage. It saves him.
Wow. That's a deep smoke from D-Face. That is
I think he's
taking
hunting.
control.
Yeah, he's hunting for it.
Wow. That's some isolation. That's some boar hunting.
That is savage. You can see that player, I think it was Neeks, he's trying to shoot through the smoke to try to help him in some way, but there's nothing he can do. Already underneath the ladder, he's getting overwhelmed potentially, and he's out of ammo. Now they're going to go for the drop. Pathetic is eliminating him from the ladder. That's a lot of space gain on the A site. Only problem is, D-Face is on a fast flank, AVN's all the way in the back, and Dimmatron is in C.
Whew. Next slasher, lovely shot in AVN. Can they get out with this plant? D-Face to the flank though, Roy. He's been hunting. He gets 4. Can he ace? No, shut down by Next Slasher. Damage done from Boars here is gonna be felt from Blue Jays. They are rough.
Yes, exactly. That was one of the objectives, right? They got more than that. They got 3 kills. That means net profits are negative here for Blue Jays. Let's see what kind of buy they can pump out here. So D-Face actually is lucky to have enough for an op. He will pick that up. They have 3 rifles, 4 rifles. Okay. Ernie does have that. I think they bought an MP9 by accident, if I'm not mistaken, too. Now they're like really down to that double eco. This is as double eco as a double eco gets, Keith. Such an important round for Izako Boars right here. They claim this round, they might pick up game. Dimkatron up the ladder, he goes, taking the risk for his team. This is such a scary round to take these kind of risks, but he's there for it. Only good for a 1 and done.
That's it, that's all. Izako Boars ladder reset now. Another player shifted into ladder, which means Ivy's opened up, and it seems like the Boars want to head towards T-Con. Blue Jays will double up ladder, double up B. Such a risk. And as the Boars come out, T-Con, will they be met with aggression from ladder, or will they let them pass, Roy?
Nah, they're holding it down. AVN will get spotted. The only thing is they maybe don't expect the second player to be there. Bunny hop jump up. Casual noob tries to trade, but there's 2 players inside ladder. Now things get awkward. Molotov, but there's a smoke counter. So they maintain their double man advantage. Neek Slasher, Patite on a huge attempt here to clutch this one up. It's gonna be tough.
Collins going all the way around to B as Pat. He's gonna take the fight with the players on A site. Gets AVN. Smoke towards ladder. Pat can plant now. Flash can only watch so much. Flash through ladder. They still know someone's home there. I'm surprised Collins hasn't taken his time to go all the way around T-Con. They're gonna try the double ladder pop out. Sereni gets one. They're trying to isolate Next/. They know he escaped to the off. Gets one, but no way he expects Sereni's angle. He won't. Blue Jays hang on. They maintain. They get 13. Izako Boars. Keep in mind, Max lost bomb plant. They're gonna keep buying and they're gonna keep chasing. The minute Blue Jays drop around, Boars are gonna get 2 for it. That's a scary thought.
That only comes into play if Boars can claim a round. Right
Yes.
now, they're struggling, Keith. They're pouring timeout. This has come down to the wire. Look at the scores too, huh? There's no one really overperforming right now. It's everyone's in line. Everyone's within the close proximities. Let's see the more stats here. Even the ADR is really not that different. Maybe Dimkatron is kind of in the upward trend. 96 ADR, that's huge. But look at Sereni. 81 ADR with 20 effective flashes for his team. D-Face, not quite top fragging, but also has 19 flashes himself. Wow, okay.
Are you surprised by AVN's buy? I am. I know the OG's super strong. But I don't know. I feel like I personally always want utility on train. Unless you're a madman. Which I bet AVN.
I mean, unless you're planning on playing forward, right? If you're taking a risk, maybe you think you might die early. Screw it. He's going to be all the way back, Ivy. Not the best position to have no utility. Neeks, he's posted up on that upper. If D-Face gets antsy, if he peeks into that, that is going to be an opener there available. And there it is, exactly into his hands. An advantage, Keith. I want to remind everybody, this is a potential double eco for Blue Jays. This might put Izako at 15 if they can claim this round. Look at Collins. He's in also a pretty forward position. Starting to move up.
Smoke. Z. Flash over. Collins. Creeping. He's worried about still being posted on, and he peeks right when Next/Slasher unposts. He gets more damage and a kill. He falls back, stops the execute, and he was broken this round for Boars.
Oh no. Does he expect Serenity? Oh, he actually is looking for it. What awareness right there from Beast. That was the only player on A defenses. That was the whole strat. That was the whole setup there for Blue Jays. It has been dismantled. Now they have to send some numbers back towards the A site, but they have no forward positioning. Izako Boars, they're still committed to this B site. Only problem is there's still 2 players here, and Collins has a really hard to predict angle on the first and a potential second following here as well, and it has decimated the offense. Beast now the only player left. Izako Boars have fumbled once again, Keith.
I don't know how this keeps falling apart for them. First picks and all, and they still can't get it together, Roy. Everything is just going wrong for them. Blue Jays 14. They kept 3 alive, which means that double 2 rounds for 1 rule has almost slipped out of existence. Izako Boars have had their chance for the last 3 or 4 buy rounds in a row to get a 2 for 1, and they haven't been able to do it.
I'm just a little surprised to see Izako commit to the B site, considering they eliminated the T-Con player. They must have known that with that player in T-Con, there'd be a lot of players defending B. E-Face. Posted up close. If he's not good for it, that might be an op recovered and the man advantage. Flashbang is great. He has been spotted. He's looking to get overwhelmed. Don't let him out, guys. They're going to let him through. They're going to try to trade it out. But AVN's there for the support. They have fumbled once again. That was an opportunity that was given to them. They just couldn't quite seize it quickly enough. And somehow they end up with a man advantage. And D-Face gets away.
Yeah, that's gotta sting. Just gonna start to pressure Ivy now. A bait and switch going on there. AVN's pushed up. They're not gonna clear him. AVN gets them both. D-Face dies for the cause. 3 for him. And now Izako Boars. The nomad control force to just walk it down in towards B. One deep smoke if they can do. They're gonna take the peak with CZ. Their noob. 1 and done. 15 for Blue Jays. Full buy from Izako Boars. Only 3 rounds behind, but they've only won 1 round that's half, Roy. It was 11-4 Blue Jays, by the way, in Izako Boars' favor. 11-4.
I mean, I have to give props to the Blue Jays, boys. They're doing some crazy plays right now. That bait and switch towards Ivy. They had the AUG up close. They swapped it out for the AUG. They think, okay, D-Face made a lot of noise running back. Surely no one's behind the server, right? Right? No. D-Face is there. Or, excuse me, AVN is there. 2 kills. Now it's match point, the last remaining round. Izako Boars. They need 3 in a row here for the overtime. And it's possible. Blue Jays' economy is still in shambles. You could very well see overtime here. X's forward positioning. He might hold the entire key here for this round. Oh, look at that timing.
Getting awkward. Pat. Gonna come in here with Beast. Serenity. The smoke ladder. And Izako Boars. They may have back 6 control, but I think Blue Jays know this. They're playing almost like a 4-man backs towards ladder because they know they own that. Boars, will they expect this setup, bro? I know I wouldn't. Axis. 1 AVN. Immediately refrag from D-Face. And now it is all just Blue Jays. Slasher needs to get involved. He's coming back 6 with an op. That smoke is his own team shot. Smoke doesn't really help him get involved in this. This is just falling apart for the board.
Oh, down to just 1 now, but D-Take, the only player left. 1 versus 3, 30 HP. They know exactly where he is. They've pinpointed him down. Serenity, he's looking for the duel. He knows where he's gonna go, and there it is. But D-Take falls, and Serenity claims around him. Blue Jays claim the game, and what a game it's been. What a battle it was from the Serbian and Bosnian boys. I mean, that was sick. They lost a half, 11-4. I still can't help but feel like Boars had this game. Not only as the result of the first half, right? Not only from the 11-4, but so many of these Seaside rounds were going in their favor. They found themselves in so many advantageous 5v4s. They even had a 3v5 at one point. That was also a double eco potential round. I mean, how many opportunities are you going to get, right, before you claim one of these opportunities and put yourself up to that 15th mark? But Blue Jays, man, they just held on. They just wouldn't let go.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job. I'm excited to see more of them, hopefully with a new name in the near future. But yeah, cheers to them. They did really great.
All right, but that is the end of the story. Now we move on to our next Isuba versus Big Omen Academy. That is coming up here shortly. It's already 3:06, so that should be live in maybe 2 minutes. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. The action will resume soon. See you then.